Good morning and welcome to Porcupine Stand here on YouTube with Silver. And okay, well, we are still in the mood. Asante Kotoko's solid victory over Team of had to fall by 2 goals to 0. A lot of conversations and our also after the game, and we need to address it as much as we can. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I think, sir, Eja and in Samaudra Mekafa coach Ogum. If the results is changing, then there will be the need for me to take a critical look at Ogum and address him again. And that is what I'm going to do today. Maybe be discussing your mabe numbi amehu se Ogum asesa ewo kotiko lead to this particular stage. Kotoko now is picking the points. I'm going to run you through it. Now, it's going to be an interesting conversation. You can't switch it. Most of it, I'm sure we call our agenda, so I'm going to do that. So stay with me and don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Asante Kotoko in the last 5 matches, a win against Samates, a draw against Midiama, a win against Legon Cities, defeat to Brekum Chelsea, and a win against Heart to Folk. So, home matches near 3 now, we near 2. Home matches, Kotoko 9 points in the last 3 home matches. And we're moving to the next stage where we keep a clean sheet in all those 3 games, which is a massive improvement. We are comparing to the last 3 home matches at Kotoko Boy, Accra Lions conceding 3, Nations FC conceding 1, and Team Wefen Nsuatreman conceding 2. So the 3 home matches before these 3 home matches, now Kotoko are conceding 6 goals and points accumulated is 0. Now goals scored 3. 6 goals conceded, 3 goals scored, 0 points accumulated. Now in the next 3, 9 points accumulated. Goals scored 5. 5 goals scored, goals conceded 0. And this is a major improvement that it means you put under the carpet without applauding the coach or in charge of this particular change. Now, the first thing, the return of Frederick Asare in goal post for Asante Kotoko. So we check the 5 matches now Kotoko, and we've seen a different Frederick Asare. Also, 3 now Kotoko lose, a draw back and a defeat, draw against Bechem, Nsuatre defeat, Chelsea, Dreams FC defeat. It was Danlad in goal post. And there's not a comparison between Danlad and Frederick Asare. I'm just stating the obvious. Now, the return of Frederick Asare was that 4 out of these 5 matches. And in the 4, on Lusubi, Chelsea was Moise Poitier. So 4 matches now, Frederick Asare had done Kotoko conceded 1 goal. And then 1 goal in Kotoko. So that goal was a penalty war. Takwa. But 3 of the matches were keeping a clean sheet. So the first change is the goalkeeping department, which is part of the technical team, and credit must go to the technical team led by Coach Ogum. Method be on the Asare fair, I yield the results. Because goalkeeper that 4 matches now, consider 1 goal, keep 3 clean sheets. That is improvement. Again, Asare call national team. And after the national team, the Blasters call up Webana Asare Dean Woman. Don't be surprised because Oba back. What Chere say Asante Kotoko goal post, he is the number 1. And it shouldn't be a debate based on his performance. But so the technical team, the goalkeeper's trainer, deserves applause for that particular change. The second thing, Kotoko's left and right back now plays matured football. And it comes back to the coach. Kotoko left back, there be Nana Benini, John Tedeku, Nicolas Osebonsu, and Abantef Enoch Morrison. I mean, but left back at a particular point in time this season for Asante Kotoko. Good. Morrison had a point a wing back. Right side, Kotoko are operating with Kote, a Japan, a Samoa. Isaac Bebo will try at that Samoa against Dreamsets. So it wasn't stable. It was the movement. Ne Dawson. Right wing back, Peter Aminu Akwabobi. Who the neck can't fast one now. You're looking at almost 6 players. But also the last 5 matches at Kotokwaba is being stabilized. Kote as a right back. And we are seeing an improved performance in the player. Second round, the transfer be me can say Ogum Kotoko Teba now I'm born home. The transfer policy of Ogum. But ladies and gentlemen, if I'm watching Ogum, I may not know everything, but I can tell you, say the decision to sign Kota as a right back has started paying off well. And Nicholas Osebons will decide say ordinary ball left back, and so yeah, man. So we're stabilizing the left and the right, and this is tactical, something coach in a year on the field. What the Nuruddin Subekahua, it looks like that train a constant until Blade suspension. Now we're keeping the back four. No? We will not in the back four, and it's getting results for Asante Kotoko. Now, the body language of Asante Kotoko players and the freedom of Kotoko players in the ball now, it is different from their first 8 matches in the second round. So clearly, the fact that Omokasa Ema coach Ogum Tieno is another plus. That's the third thing. A listening coach. Coach, I will tear them. Now, Emranten in some kind Jenna Superm no someone. We've seen Kotoko changing the number of times of year training within a week from 2 to 1. Coach Ogum promised and apologized to the players that he's going to have a much cordial relationship with them. And I'm telling you, I've seen a different Ogum on the bench. And the Ogum I'm seeing now on the bench. Now me train my Kotoko house. We don't person member what we call the commentators' kits. A better born most will be bobos and answer commentators born about so So I wanted the Kotoko to play after the heartful game. And about post-match, how he addresses the players, how he speaks to them on the bench, it is more like the first coming of Ogum. And now the players are operating without any form of fear. Who's a Kotoko Mrantene Bobo now? Confidence on the Bonan. Watch Zeze, watch Morrison, watch Kote, watch Nicholas, Sheyaya, Peter. They are playing with a solid confidence. And when you know psychological, make me thought now pursue technical team. So yes, I will not hide from this. My bonne chipapa, my bold my chipa, because I felt the enemy names will name ye and I was disappointed in him. I called for his sacking. But a brass sacking number, so my son can say, he said, then he should make good use of the second chance to regain confidence among no more onto to sana confidence in the back. And I can tell you, Kotoko played against Chelsea Lucy, but I'm better, and I was like, okay, I won't blame Ogum that much because I saw a fighting spirit from the Kotoko players and a more determined team, despite the injury issues are now to Kotoko. Ogum delivered my money because there was hope. And then me born abaso for the changes, the confidence around the team, the unity around the team. The playing body looks more united, and they are all fighting to make sure that Kotoko points. No? This is something you can't take it away from the head coach. Again, the fourth thing, the midfield reshuffling. No, how he reshuffled his midfield. Ogum, what done in Finfi on. Coaches are supposed to find answers to problems in team, off the field and on the field, especially on the field. So unya injury issues, so unya suspension, and we need to register more than 11 players now. As a to make good use of the other players for them to fix the problem in your team. That was my problem with Ogum. Because Isaac Opon to me prana ejawa aduaba. Sheriff to me prana semesi. So I constantly criticize him because now the midfield partnership within Asante Kotoko was becoming an issue. But before Kotoko Bebo Samates, he granted an interview with Opensoil. Said, Lamptey, in the creativity and the vibes or the Kotoko attack. Sheriff, the shielding abilities, excellent player when it comes to game reading, interceptions, blocks, protecting the back line within here. On more absence, he will fix it. And indeed, will fix it. That's how he reshuffled his midfield. 1. Morrison to pivot 1. Or can he postmaster Morrison be catch and so bit again, the fact that he's a listening coach. Coach like as a master film so called me will be there. But he played Morrison in a game. Senka Kotoko Lusu be cranky the summer test match. He played him there as a deep line playmaker against a midfield of Dauda Yusuf Sedu, Emmanuel Keke, Richard Darkon, Ebenezer Okramo expect some free bench about. And Morrison was a delight to watch. Now again, Ogum was still yet to unlock the abilities of Andrews in team and make her say, Coach Okofa player bar as I say player no, which the Intia Okofa and buy because in team was part of the first 3 signings of Ogum. Nana Benini in team and Dauda Yaya. Dawini Yaya. Munyina no BM5. But he decided to move in team from position upon the entire season, just in front of the defense, to a position where he would rather be in front of the pivot 1, which is Morrison. And Odi Abrante and Kobo's position, apart from Morrison improvement here, Kano. In team so, in Fiono Bejina, is bringing the best out of him. And this, Emma Mekas, then coach, na Abrante either say Uhunu Yusu, but they say they were Uhunu Yusu. Because first, in the born na in team, but you be noble. So if there's been an improvement in team, but not be Ogum here. And they say, was the position no to me, but it's a Ogum abaso. So the 2 changes again, the reintroduction of Eric Zeze. Oshe are not Ogum based on a pecking order. You prefer choosing Shadrach Ado, Lamptey, Babayaya, to some extent Morrison, over Eric Zeze for the playmaker role. Now Zeze count. Now or the Zeze ba, and you can't take away a Duma and Zeze so here for Asante Kotoko in the midfield. So his solutions to the injury of Lamptey and Sheriff, check, but we're not solutions to it with the same squad on Toby, but we're changing the rules of the players, and the players now seems to understand. Against Haas, they will thank that there are Fallen Ponsa, and the lender in Tangi, and the Salif Ibrahim, who you name Medford, Salima Dan Bebem, a coach Bessa taken out. Amanqua Martin Kakarimu in Ababa. This is the crop of midfielders at Kotoko players this year, but they won the battle, and you will be about Kotoko midfielders. Now, so check the game. Kotoko had Midiama, had Samates league leaders, had Legon Cities, and the past 2 games, they've not lost it. Played Chelsea, yes, despite the injury issues, Kotoko Lucy. But again, for the Sharif Mohammed Bebo, and we saw a much better Sharif Mohammed. Okay, he played Michael Jamana, and in Jamana was decent. And this is a car, there's a prior or my Yaya Bijinaho, and the Nicholas Bijina wings. And this is solid from Coach Ogum, solving the midfield problems. Now, one thing I hear from Kumonu, and the return of Mukwala's goal scoring form. Mukwala and Sheno, now your issues. But Mukwala goal scoring form is back. And don't forget this. He dropped Mukwala and Blay. Blay is where improve power. Blay improve power Kotoko. But Ogum dropped Mukwala in the game against Samates. May I pay attention to fine margins? Until I may bow it here. Wow, be tea climb a bow it. Crowd to say Abrante or Bomachino or the facts and figures they're Bomach. Mukwala did not play against Samates. It was rather Kalu. Kotoko won a penalty. And Abrantia a friend. Enoch Morrison Koboshe. Then Kotoko called Takwa. Mukwala ba. Drop him. The Bisa Ogum was strategic. Now Mukwala comes back. Play against Midiama. He scored. Then Kotoko played against Lincoln Cities. He scored. Now Kotoko ako Chelsea. Akobo Chelsea. Mukwala ashe. No Akobo has. Na Mukwala ashe too. So one way or the other, the form of Mukwala Aba back now. Coach now at the point decided to drop him because proud to Ogum dropping Mukwala, he was not performing. Nenye no buffer. Now almost the first, second round, Kana goes and Mukwala as do two. But a drop on him, I don't know what happened behind the scenes. But the spark around Mukwala goal scoring is back. This is technical. Coach Ejuma. This is Coach Ejuma. So he deserves the credit. How Asante back and check this. On the back no nye Kalu Sembia. No nye Kalu Sembia. Yes, Kalu played against Samates, but Obiang was na standard no form. And Mukwala scored with his head at Takwa, scored with his head. Before Lagos City's match and so on. So the form of Mukwala is another positive from Ogum. Technical. The last one, which is a bonus, the new relationship with the fans. Listen, Obio took Coach Ogum to the Futupa because he was losing the fan base. His decision not to speak to the press because when in Central for Kasa, and no come with Chitafo, and no TV. So the decision not to speak and allowing Okru to speak, I'm not saying Okru and Coach or Kasa, but none in common now no deal. That is said the Ogum, especially after that painful defeat to Green Chelsea by 2-0. David Okrubeka said Kotoko is not under pressure. The same common. Me can't be. But what's the dear Ogum by no? Kotoko lose Chelsea. But comment Benino, one or the other, you can see that he's reconnecting with the fans. In Tiama Mukrana, near Bomacho Mufuno, he explains things to you. Why Morrison is here? Why SSA is here? Why Mukwala is here? Why Blaze is here? Why Nuruddin is here? Why Sharif is on the bench? The reasons behind his changes. Why Sumwa is playing? Why Shadrach is on the bench? For instance, Kotoko of game or Takwa against Timwa, your friend Midiama. Shadrach Ado played on the wings. Now, Peter Aminu Aqua was out of that game. Fast forward, Kotoko Lagos City. Then Peter Aminu Aqua starts. Now Peter started. Then the question was, Shadrach played. He played well. Today, now say all started Peter. Then Ogumenya will tell, listen, Shadrach a typical central midfielder, creative. You call Takwan, we need somebody to support court here. Now, you need option here, into bono. But now, we want to go offensive against Lagos City. So we want someone who can run. And that's why Peter is coming back. Solid explanation. It will be a Nigerian and Tantabia Tia as a coach in each. And this is Ogum. Second round, he started any day. I will still say it. Modern Bona no Bono deserves a permanent. But after the visit to Fikasium and the kind of tactical changes why in the team, we deserve also what your performance will determine what we will say about you. If you perform well, give you the credit. If you are not performing to the standard and you are not getting results, we bash you. So, like I said, Ogum have done a wonderful job. A revival team, a revival no Huankasa, and gradually he's gaining positive points. Our Asante Kotoko conversations surrounding next season. We are wishing all the best. So over to us. Of course, now you see in team, you're like, okay, good signing. Your man the time. You see Quartet, decent. Your man the time. You see Peter Aminu, decent. Or yeah, dear. When you watch Nuruddin, decent signing. When you watch Bernard Suma from the bench, it was also Division 2 Abakotoko, first season, your man a chance. So yes, there's still work to be done. Michael Che Jamina, I enjoyed him against Chelsea. But I can't not be Kada Wini Yaya. Aka Samuel Asamoah Hussein Sahab and Aka Kalu Atara. For these players, I'll be very happy. Said the last 2 matches to end the season, Ogum will also give these players an opportunity for us to really see if indeed they deserve to be part of the Kotoko project next season. That is my humble appeal. I know people might disagree. Because say, hey, but that's my appeal and that's my decision. Yemma, you Olympics now. RTU the Buffalo. Yemfama other players to also prove themselves before the season will end. Ogum deserve applause. And I know any ababe and I no pay. Porcupine stand. The best share him. Bye bye.